a corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
A blessed good day to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan, wagwan. I hope you guys are in good spirit.
My middle name, Mr. Stevenson. Welcome. I start by giving recognition to a spiritual power that is in all of us, whether you know it or not. As a citizen of Jamaica, you have an energy inside of you that is asleep. And I'm inviting you in this short time I have to speak to you to remind you to wake up. Last year, this time, I stood right here with a vision, knowing potential and summoning the strength of the Maroons, not just here in Moortown, but all across Jamaica. Reminding all that that energy that I am speaking about is for you to understand that the Constitution of Jamaica is an instrument, a document, the most powerful instrument in Jamaica that everyone is to respect, whether you are the Prime Minister or you are one of the persons that right now sleep in the Port Antonio Square. It protects your rights and all rights. But that Constitution also gives way to laws that was way before our existence as an independent nation. And as I stand here, is on a journey to be a republic, to demonstrate true independence and sovereignty. But as we recognize that, never forget that the issue will always be land ownership for each and every one of us. As a son and daughter of Jamaica, you should have a plot of land. It would simply mean that when the Maroons all across Jamaica from Akompong, and you would have heard Chief Richard Curry inviting the government of Jamaica to respect the 1738 treaty. And if you're in Moortown, it's 1739, a repetition of the same. Land ownership, a right that cannot be taken even when the government of the day does not recognize anything that you are saying about land ownership. But you must not allow those who represent you, who are mere servants, to ensure that they protect that which is yours, to disenfranchise you. It simply means then that if you do not know what your rights are, it is your duty to go and find out. Listen, do so with compassion, empathy, curiosity, and most of all, courage. Being brave, being bold, being proud. That is what we are celebrating even today on Nanny Day. And for all the other heroes, we have to remember what it is that we are existing for, and it cannot be the simplicity of existing without enjoying that which is around you. It might sound like I'm speaking in parables, but Chief Sterling can tell you, when you have representatives in government, you must have the ability to come and just bad him up and take a 10 from him. And you can't do anything about it but to say, because I serve you, this is what you want, I will do my best to ensure that what you need, you will get. So it simply means then that as I thank you today for choosing me as your representative, what I will say to you is that I am committing that I will do my best to improve the lives of each and every one of you. Developing, certainly, in Moortown, and with partnership with our other Maroon brothers and sisters, to ensure that access to facilities such as healthcare, such as education, such as basic amenities like water is a reality for you. And that goes right across for all the citizens of Portland, Eastern, and Jamaica at large. But as I'm standing here and I listen to the messages, and I just want you to know that we do not live in a vacuum. Our national heroes was not pusillanimous in their behavior. They were brave, they were not weak. So we must not be pusillanimous as well. And I'm using that word as a term of art. Because as I'm speaking to you, our brothers and sisters in the Caribbean are having a dilemma with sovereignty. They do not have the freedom to make the decisions that they need to make. And if it affects them anywhere in the Caribbean, it affects us. I must say that in the context that freedom of movement is an important right in the Constitution. But most of all, the right to life. If you do not have that, your existence is just that. It disappears by a simple targeted strike. So Portland has a large fishing village, and I know that fishermen are concerned that if they go too far out in the Caribbean Sea and find themselves in places, they might be bombed. It is on us to urge our leaders and the government of the day to speak up for our rights, to speak up for our freedom of movement, to ensure that even if we are suspected of running afoul of the law, due process is in every single constitution from the United States to the United Kingdom. And it is that due process that says you are cloaked in the presumption of innocence, and no government, no member of any police force can take that right from you. You must call on government to have anywhere in the world, no matter how small we are, to respect that. I'm saying that to you because as we fight as Maroons for sovereignty in our own land, there are nations much bigger and badder than us that still don't respect the sovereignty of Jamaica at large and our Caribbean brothers and sisters. I just urge you, wake up the energy that is inside of you and know that you're living for a purpose. Thank you for listening to me. Listen.
Dwayne Vaz here, your Member of Parliament for Central West Schooland. As I promised the other day, I'll be giving you an update as the work's being done through TPD. So today we're on Darling Street and we're also in Newmarket over. The drain works have started. We have also started some road work with regard to cutting the road on Darling Street to put a new pipe in the road to replace a culvert that was blocking up the water from running across the road. Everybody who drives on this road knows how bad it is, so we're really trying to alleviate that problem. So what we're doing, we have collaborated with not only TPD, but we have brought the Parish Council, you know it now as the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation, in place. We have spoken to the Mayor, the Deputy Mayor, and the works aspects of the Parish Council to come together and assist us and TPD in completing these works. So right now what we're seeing now is the Parish Council taking care of their section that they committed to do, as it's cleaning the drains that are affecting this particular section of the road on Darling Street. So as I said, the works will continue throughout this week and I will update you accordingly as we go along. I thank you very much. Just bear with us as we try to fix the problems in Central Westmoreland one by one.
Robot was at Staff Primary School today.
Yesterday, we had the 23rd intervention in the foreign exchange market since the start of this year. You understand? The 23rd intervention in the foreign exchange market since the start of this year with another 30 billion.
How much was spent from the year start?
$620 million since the year start. I will map up $620 million US dollars. I will map up 132.
How much is I was spending yesterday? 30 million.
30 million. We spent 30 million the day before, and the man we do on 70 million. I will put in another 30 million yesterday. So for this week, we had 2 interventions this week, coming up to $60 million. For the year, we had 23 interventions, coming up to $620 million. And we mapped up 132 billion Jamaican dollars at 6% per annum.
620 million US dollars.
US dollars.
Hold on there, gentlemen, because I want to put this into perspective. 620
million US dollars.
620 million US dollars.
You're doing the calculation.
Hold on, times 162 equal 100.
It's very
equal 100 billion. Yeah. 100 billion 440 million. So it's 100 billion 440 million Jamaican dollar that.
Plus the 132 billion over mapped up. So you talk about over 200 billion Jamaican. About 250 billion.
So we map up our next how much? 100 how much billion?
132 billion Jamaican dollars.
So that's 200, close to quarter of $1 trillion.
Yeah, man, I say multiply that by 1.3, you get more. Because remember, there's a multiplier which drive aggregate demand. Because a lot of people don't know that. When you take $1 out of the system, and only $1 you take out of the system, because the dollar that circulate from me to you, to OB, to the man down the road, to the this, to the this, to the that. You follow me?
Like up the video, share it out, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome my people. I want to run over to my second channel. It is called Lady Press. Subscribe and get me to 10K. Blessings, one love.